All right, let's have a little heart-to-heart, just you and me. Have you ever stood in your garden staring at a sad, yellowing pepper plant and wondered where you went so wrong? You gave it sunshine, you gave it water, maybe even whispered sweet nothings. And still it looks like it's packed its bags for the great compost pile in the sky. I once grew 3 peppers the size of my pinky nail, humbling to say the least. Peppers can be dramatic, the divas of the vegetable patch. We pour our hearts, hopes, and a whole lot of sweat into these plants. Good news. Most of the time, your peppers are just trying to tell you something, not break your heart. So today, we're pulling back the curtain on the most hilarious and heartbreaking mistakes we all make. Think of me as your garden-loving friend who's already made all these mistakes so you don't have to. We'll laugh, we'll learn, and we'll get your peppers back on track to becoming spicy, crunchy, beautiful stars of your garden. Ready? Let's stop the accidental pepper side once and for all, and let's kick things off. Number 1 offender, overwatering. I know, it comes from a good place. Leaves start to turn yellow, especially the lower leaves. You might even spot green algae on the soil surface. If you gently pull the plant from its pot, rotten roots are the telltale sign. Brown, mushy roots. And yes, they might smell funky. Do the finger test. Stick your index finger about 2 inches in. If it's dry, water. If it's soggy, put the can down and breathe. When you do water, do it deeply until water drains from the bottom. That ensures the entire root ball gets hydrated. Then let it be. Peppers prefer drying out slightly between drinks. This encourages roots to grow deeper and stronger. Think of overwatering like forcing your plant to wear wet socks for a week. A little tough love goes a long way. Do it right and your peppers will thank you with a crunchy bounty. Next, give them the sunshine they crave. If peppers were people, they'd own a vacation home in the tropics. They complain when temperatures dip below about 80. They worship the sun. A pepper shivering in the shade is a sad sight. In low light, they get leggy and pale. No flowers, no peppers. Spend a day watching sun paths. Find a spot with 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. That's your pepper's prime real estate. If it's early, transplant to a sunnier bed. For pots, be mobile and chase the sun. Move pots to the sunniest deck spot and they'll thank you all season long. Sun fuels photosynthesis and helps develop capsaicin, the stuff that gives peppers their kick. More sun equals stronger plants, better fruit, more flavor. Be your plant's real estate agent. Give them the hottest, sunniest seat in the house. They'll reward you by being strong, productive, and full of flavor. Tip: track sun all day, move pots if needed, transplant early when possible. Next up, keep your sweet peppers from getting flirty with the spicy neighbors. Picture this. You planted sweet bells right next to fiery jalapenos. You bite into a gorgeous red bell and surprise, your mouth is on fire. Bees don't care about your recipe plans. They transfer pollen between flowers indiscriminately. That pollen can create a genetic surprise in next year's seeds. The fruit this season stays the same, but save seeds and next year you could grow a mystery hybrid. It might look like a bell with a jalapeno's heat, a genetic lottery. To save true seed, isolate varieties. Give sweet and hot peppers some social distance. Aim for 30 to 50 feet if you can, or use a tall barrier like sunflowers. Serious about seeds? Cover flowers with breathable bags before they open. Hand pollinate with pollen from the same variety, then cover again. For most home gardeners, giving each type its own bed or side of the garden is enough. That keeps the peace and avoids a fiery surprise next season. Unless you like culinary roulette, in which case, save those seeds and enjoy the experiment. Next, feeding your hungry little pepper plants the right way. Good soil is great, but peppers are hungry teenagers. If the soil pantry's empty, plants run out of steam just when they need it most. Slow growth, pale leaves, and blossom drop are classic hunger signals. Blossoms dropping means the plant lacks energy to set fruit. When young, use a balanced fertilizer to build leaf and root growth. Once buds appear, switch to lower nitrogen and higher phosphorus potassium, a bloom formula. Mix slow-release granules at planting for a steady pantry. Supplement every 2 to 3 weeks with liquid feeds like fish emulsion or kelp extract. Feed every 2 to 3 weeks once fruiting begins. Think of it as a nutritious smoothie. A well-fed pepper plant equals a bountiful harvest. Look for tomato or vegetable formulas marketed for fruiting plants. Do the feeding right and your peppers will pay you back in abundance. Next, that haircut you were about to give, when it helps and when it hurts. Let's talk pruning. Proceed with caution and a little common sense. There's a satisfaction to snipping. We get scissor happy sometimes. But topping or over-pruning can delay or stunt fruit production. Topping the central stem makes the plant divert energy to regrow branches. That recovery time costs you flowers and fruit. Light, strategic trimming, pinch as needed, can help early on. When seedlings have 6 to 8 true leaves, pinch off the first tiny flowers to build strength. Leaves are solar panels. Don't remove too many or you steal their energy. Over-pruning exposes fruit to sun scald. Let the canopy protect developing peppers. Only remove yellowing or diseased leaves later in the season. Otherwise, let them be. A slightly wild look is a sign of a healthy plant. Sacrifice a couple early flowers now for a dozen more later. It's a smart investment in your plant's future. Resist the bob or buzz cut. You're not styling a topiary. Next up, timing matters. Let's get seedlings planted right. Timing, as they say, is everything, especially with peppers. Start seeds too late and frost will crash the party before fruit matures. Start too early and seedlings get leggy, root-bound, and antsy to go outside. Root-bound seedlings transplant poorly and struggle. Start peppers 8 to 10 weeks before your last average frost date. Look up your last frost date online or talk to your local nursery expert. Use quality seed starting mix and keep them warm to germinate. A heat mat is like a cozy blanket for your baby plants. Seedlings need more light than a sunny windowsill. Use fluorescent or LED grow lights. Keep lights 14 to 16 hours a day, just a few inches above the plants. Harden off seedlings gradually before transplanting to reduce shock. Transplant when nights are reliably warm and watch them thrive. Checklist. Start 8 to 10 weeks early, use heat, give strong light, harden off slowly. Containers are great, but size matters. Coming up, pot mistakes and fixes. Container gardening, bless your heart, is fantastic if space is tight. But that cute little pot is only perfect for about 2 weeks. Peppers have ambitious root systems. A small pot will make them root-bound. They'll dry out fast and wilt in the afternoon even if you watered that morning. Rule of thumb, 5 gallons is the minimum for most peppers. Bigger is better. 7 to 10 gallons if you want a monster harvest. Make sure the pot has plenty of drainage holes, no swampy root rot swamps. Use quality potting mix with slow-release nutrients to feed and hold moisture. Think of the pot as your plant's entire world. Give it enough room. More soil equals more buffer for moisture and nutrients equals less daily fuss for you. Invest early in a few large pots. Best thing for container peppers. Give them room and they will absolutely flourish. Checklist. 5+ gallons, good drainage, quality potting soil, slow release feed. Now let's wrap up with the big picture encouragement. Well, look at us. We've walked through the pepper patch together. We laughed, learned, and fixed the classic missteps. Water, sun, neighbors, food, pruning, timing, and pots. Check the soil before you water, chase the sun, feed it bloom, and give them room to grow. A little tough love now leads to abundance later. Pinch early flowers. The joy of harvesting a pepper you grew yourself, crisp, flavorful, and beautiful, is one of life's simple pleasures. Experiment, try new things, and don't fear making mistakes. That's how we grow. You're now a pepper growing detective, confident and ready. Recap: don't drown, give sun, separate varieties, feed right, prune lightly, time seeds well, use big pots. Walk out to your garden today. Take a deep breath, make one small fix, and watch what happens. If this helped, hit subscribe for more garden tips, and leave your pepper fails and wins in the comments. Share your harvest, try a new recipe, and tell a friend. Happy growing, y'all!